Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Regina Space, the place where I get to share, learn and grow together with you guys. And today I'm doing a get to know me tag, guys. It's been a while. I think I did this 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and I'm back with fresh new questions because we want to know each other, right? You want to know more of me and I want to know more of you, so that this relationship in this YouTube channel can go on well. So I have a set of questions here on my laptop that I'm going to answer. Some are debatable, some might be controversial, but please, we are just having fun here. We are just having fun, so don't take it personal. First question is, what time do I go to bed? Honestly, really, ever since I moved to the UK, I've been going to bed, I think, at 12 midnight, waking up at around 8 or 7:30, laze around, and I think I'm fresh up to around maybe in the afternoon. Yeah, it is what it is, honestly. But I'm not, yeah, there are days I even go to bed at 5 a.m., 3 a.m. Ask me what I'm doing, We are enjoying, right? We are having fun. The other question, who is my celebrity crush? Wow, this is a journey. When I was, I think, a teenager, it used to be Will Smith. I know. I was a teenager back then. It's no longer there. I think in my 20s, I've been influenced a lot by movies. At some point, it was Michael Ealy. I'm gonna just put a picture here. I think in my 20s that was Michael Ealy. The time I had a Kenyan celebrity crush, that was Dan Mwangi. But currently I don't feel like I have one. I really don't, because those crushes I had before, it was just a matter of looks, and I think I'm a grown woman. I know that looks really don't matter that much. How would you rate your childhood on a scale of 1 to 10? I would rate my childhood a 7. It wasn't bad and it wasn't really good. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Who had a perfect childhood? If you did, please come teach us your ways, because we want to heal from all the childhood traumas we collected along the way. My middle name, people know it, Mugure. Here it is. What are your favorite values in friends? My favorite values in friends: loyal. I really value loyalty. I value honesty, transparency. I value someone who is reliable. Yeah, someone who I'll not have to question whether they are on my side or not. I value commitment a lot. Trustworthy, someone I can trust. Kindness, again, my number one. Kindness. Just be kind and you're going to be my friend. Let me tell you the truth. Just be very kind, humble, selfless. You're going to be my friend. Honestly, I don't have like a very strong requirements of my friends, but they have to be people who know themselves, know their purpose, are kind people, are generous people. Yeah, and they are determined. Not always complaining about life here and there. And of course, I hope people who we share the same faith, but not really to say that they have to be Christians. I have people who are not necessarily Christians and we're really good friends. What's your funniest memory from high school? Do I have a funniest memory from high school? Funniest memory from high school. Okay, my high school was not all bleak, honestly. I don't know, I'm struggling to get one, and that's because there were several. I've just been thinking of all the times we would escape from preps and just go to the dorm to sleep. Yeah, I think that was funny. Or maybe on Sunday, when after breakfast we're supposed to be preparing to go to church, and some of us, we don't feel like going, and we just laze around and sleep in the dorms, and then the TOD would be there looking around, each cubicle who is there, and would try to hide as much as possible. Yeah, honestly, those were really funny, especially during even the games. I was team, was it Adi? The red t-shirt? Wait, if we went to the same high school together, please remind me the team that used to wear red t-shirts. Was it Adi? Yeah, I think it was Adi. yeah, that was really fun. Doing entertainment again. There are times we'd sing, there are times we'd do skits. I remember this one skit we did, and I think and I think that's why I decided acting is not for me, because I really wanted to become an actress. But there's a time we did this skit, and I was like, I don't know, a stepmother, but I was just a main person. The character I was given was just being a very main person. And I think naturally I'm not a main person. I'm a very feely person, touchy-feely, very empathetic. So I acted that role and I hated it. I hated how I felt. And I think that's when I decided maybe acting is not for me, really. Go look for your talent somewhere else, Regina. Acting is not for you. It doesn't make you feel good. But maybe I'm wondering, if I had like a good character, a protagonist, would that be different? Maybe, yeah, perhaps. What's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday, Christmas. I mean, Christmas. And my birthday falls within the Christmas period. So 2 gifts. You know, who doesn't get gifts? I do. Ooh. Yeah, so my favorite holiday is Christmas. And especially now I'm an adult working and all that. Just getting time off work. That's really so good. Really, really good. What's your best trait? My best trait, I would say it's my kindness, my heart. As in, when I'm into something, I give it my all, my time, my commitment, my resourcefulness. I mean, if I'm for something, I am going to pour everything into it. And I think I love that about myself. So the project that I really love and I'm working in them, I'm gonna pour everything into them. If I care about a person and they really need a hand, I'm going to not even sleep just to try and solve the problem they could be going. So I would want to say my best trait is that, like, I don't give myself 50-50. I'm not a 50-50 kind of person. It's either we are going in or we are not there. And if you're my friend, you know, I hope that is what you've experienced, really. What's my favorite restaurant? So my favorite restaurant back in Kenya, it's CJ's. I love CJ's food. Oh, somebody just send me CJ's food. Here in the UK, currently in Cambridge, I love Golpo. They serve Bengali food and I really love Bengali food. I mean, what's an interesting fact about you? I think I sleep talk sometimes. Is that interesting? Yeah, I think I sleep talk. People sometimes tell me I sleep talk. Yeah, that's an interesting fact apparently. Oh, what is the first thing you notice about people? I've noticed their smile, I've noticed their teeth, I've noticed what they're wearing. I've noticed that. I've noticed how they're walking. I've noticed their eyes. Yeah, I would notice. I would notice that. Yeah. What's your spirit animal? Oh, do I have a spirit animal? What's a spirit animal? I think I have to Google and get to know what does this mean. Oh, my spirit animal. I get it. My spirit animal, I would say it's a dove. I value peace a lot. I value peace more than anything. Oh, what's your favorite piece of clothing? Honestly, guys, I didn't carry my clothes from Kenya. I mean, I carried a few pieces, so here I've just been getting new, you know, stuff and all that. But my favorite piece of clothing, do I have one specific or I have several? How long was your longest relationships? This is juicy and controversial.
I mean, do you mean from the time we started talking to the time we called it quits, or to the time it was no longer working and we both ghosted each other? Or from the time we started telling each other we love each other, and to a point where we stopped telling each other we love each other? Or from the time we used to wish each other good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not an expert on relationships, really. So my longest was perhaps what, a year? Yeah. What would you name your children, or would you have named your children? So now, because I don't have any children, what will I name my children? If it's a boy, I would want them maybe to have a name closely related to my name, Regina. So Reginald. Yeah, if it's a boy, he's gonna be Reginald. If it's a girl, I would want Swahili names. yeah, Swahili names, Amani, Faraja, such beautiful, good names. Yeah, I think even for a boy, I would look for a Swahili name. So perhaps not Reginald, or Reginald would be one of his name, but still have a Swahili name. Yeah, for now, maximum 2 kids. No, maximum one, but if you are really testing boundaries, then 2. What was your favorite subject in high school? That must have been English, especially literature. During my time, we did The River and the Source. For those of you who did The River and the Source, how did you find it? I loved that novel so much. Yeah, really loved English. What was your first job? My first job. Do you mean like job where I had a contract, or the first gig that was bringing in me money? Because my first job, if it was just a gig or an activity that would bring in money, that was way back in the village. We would help our neighbor to harvest coffee. Does that make sense? Yeah, and we would be paid, I think, per shift. Then I remember in Nairobi, there's a time I used to be a water seller. Yeah, there are places where water is sold. Still in this world where people have to buy water. Yeah, I used to be a water seller at some point. Yeah, if it's like a formal, official, professional job, it's yeah, I was working for an NGO. What's the first item on your bucket list? Ooh, this is a good one. The first item on my bucket list, I would want to do bungee jumping. I would want to, and I know I'm a wheelchair user. My weight is a bit on the higher side, but yeah, but bungee jumping one day. I've seen people do it, so even I can do it. Why not? What is your go-to hairstyle? I mean, braids. I'm not a wig person, so it's braids, ear in, ear out, and we are living like that. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Yeah, I've been to concerts back in Kenya. I'm not really an outgoing person and all that, but sometimes I try. If you could change one bad habit of yours, what would it be? Oh, bad habit. Whoa, sugar. I really would want to stop taking in sugar. And apparently the world, everything, all the foods, almost everything has sugar in it. Sugar is everywhere. So one has to be very intentional. I've tried so many times. I've quit sugar several times, and I've crawled back into it. Yeah, it makes me feel guilty, but I'm hoping that very soon I'll like decide and yeah, just stop taking sugar. What is your most memorable childhood memory? I think my favorite childhood memory is playing kalongolongo. Kenyans, you know what I mean. What is kalongolongo in English? Playing kalongolongo. Honestly, someone please tell me what is that in English. Do you have any pets? No, I don't have pets, but recently I've started entertaining the idea of owning a pet. Maybe a dog, a cat, I'm not sure. Maybe a dog, a really cute white Chihuahua dog. Yeah, I could start with that. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have 3 siblings. Do you prefer the city or the country? I prefer the city any day, anytime. Where did I grow up? I grew up in Nairobi. So these are so many questions, guys. I'll do a part 2 of this. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me see you in the next video. Bye.